Hello and welcome. My name is Adam Johan. I'm here at the Night Vision Music Academy, and today we're going to be looking at drum rack. So what I've done is set up a really basic drum beat, and we're going to be looking at a number of different ways to improve it. So first off, let's listen to what we're starting with. All right. So one thing I notice is that the open hi-hat, this sound here, plays at the same time as a closed hi-hat, this sound here. It can't really happen in real life, and it hurts the groove of this a little. Listen to how it just drags on over top of the beat. So what I'm going to do is set up something called a choke chain so that those sounds can't play at the same time as one another. How I do that is by opening up the input-output section here, this little I/O button, and going to the column called choke and putting them on the same choke chain. So I'm going to put them both on number 1, and now it'll sound like this. Great, so much better. We can use this on anything, by the way. It doesn't have to just be for hi-hats. Anytime you come across two sounds you don't want to play at the same time, set up a choke chain. Easy as that. All right, next up, I'm gonna give the snare a little more, pizzazz. So how I'm gonna do that is by looking for a clap sample, tends to sit nice with a snare, and layer it right inside drum rack. So, sounds good. I'm gonna click and drag. Instead of just putting it on a new pad and sequencing some new MIDI, I'm going to hold down Command and drag it right on top of my current snare sample. So what that's done is create an instrument rack right inside drum rack, so that these sounds now, they're triggered by the same note, and also it allows us to mix them and EQ them separately, but kind of get this, instead of just two separate sounds, get one new sound out of it. So already that sounds great. I'm just going to turn the clap down a little. Great. So now it sounds like this. Doesn't just have to be snares and claps. You could do it with kicks or any sound. Simply hold Command, drag over top, and it'll layer into an instrument rack. It's really, really handy. Caution, you may need to do some further EQing or sonic adjustments to get sounds to gel together, but overall it's a great method to have your drums sounding full and more interesting. All right, so now how about a little context? So the drums are sounding pretty good, but they don't really exist anywhere. So what we can do is set up a send and return chain right inside drum rack and put reverb, delay, any audio effect we want to spice things up a little. So I'm gonna show our return chains, and I'm gonna go to reverb and grab, drums room seems appropriate, sure. Drag it right here, show sends, and now I can send each individual sound to the reverb by however much I want. So go down here to the, let's say, clap. Great. I can manipulate the reverb any way I want. I can listen to just the reverb. I can turn down the whole reverb track. Great. So it just adds, like I said, a little bit of context. Finally, you may have noticed that manipulating all these values down here is a little bit tedious. So luckily, drum rack allows us to take a peek at what's going on in a little bit more of a more palatable way. So I can open up drum rack right here, and now, lo and behold, each of the sounds has its own track fader with its own send, solo, pan. Makes it a lot easier to simply turn down tracks, control the sends. We can even control panning. Great. So this is really helpful at the mix down stage, as I tend to turn everything down and bring sounds in one by one. I can just open up my drum racks and I get a nice big section with faders and all that jazz. All right, that does it for this tutorial. Once again, my name is Adam Johan, and I'm here at the Night Vision Music Academy. Almost forgot, if you're in Edmonton, Alberta, signups are now open for our fall semester. We offer level 1, 2, and 3 courses in music production. We offer DJ lessons, private lessons, all kinds of stuff. All the info is on our website and in the description of this video. Check it out. Thank you.